Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about 6 different ways to make serious money in crypto. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, today I'm going to talk to you about 6 ways to make money, and not just any kind of money. So we're not talking about going and getting like airdrops worth $2. I mean ways to invest your money and double it, at least double it, and potentially make up to 1,000x. So I'm going to explain which of these 6 ways has more risks, more reward, and what each one of these require. Of course, we have made different videos talking about the strategy for each one of these, and I will be pointing those videos out to you. So I hope you like this video. Please stay till the end, because I think this is going to be really interesting if you want to make money in the crypto space. Now let's get started. Okay, so as I was mentioning, we're not talking about going to a faucet and getting $1 worth of Matic or $1 worth of PancakeSwap. So let's explore how can we make money in the crypto space. So the first one, and you probably heard of this one dozens of times, is HODL'ing. So what this entails is buying a coin and waiting for the price to go up. Now, here's the thing. Every altcoin is glued to the price of Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes up, every altcoin will be pushed up, or most altcoins will go up. And conversely, when the price of Bitcoin drops, every other altcoin will go down, because Bitcoin is kind of a force pushing and pulling everything else in the crypto space. The one exception I can think of right now, and potentially it will be less and less influenced by Bitcoin, are NFTs, and we'll get to that point in a little bit. So let's talk a little about HODL'ing. What do you need to HODL? Probably you know this, right? You need a wallet, you need an exchange to buy and sell coins. So you buy low, wait, and then sell high. So this is basically like trading anything else in the open market, like in a supermarket or whatever you buy things, like on the bakery. So you buy low, wait, the customer comes, and you sell high. Now here's the thing. There's a cycle with Bitcoin, and the cycle is it lasts around 4 years. So each 4 years we have a big bull run, and the price of Bitcoin will be going way up. And then it kind of oscillates down and up. And after that, after a year, we go to what's called the crypto winter. So once we enter crypto winter, we might have to wait for 3.5, 4 years for the price to go back up and rally back up again. So that's really important to know. So you need a wallet, you need an exchange. If you don't have a wallet, we have a video talking about MetaMask and how to configure it. So you should go see this video. I'm going to post it here and in the video description. If you don't have an exchange, or you're thinking about considering changing exchange, my personal favorite is called Binance, and I'm going to leave a link in the description. If you create your account with this link, then you'll get 20% discount on the fees of Binance. And then you need patience. So I just mentioned this 4-year cycle, or 3.5 year cycle. So that does not mean that during crypto winter you cannot make money. It's just that you'll make less money. So if probably you have heard that Bitcoin has been the most lucrative asset in the history of mankind. So that happened last year. Regularly, it happened around September. We had a huge bull run, and it ended around January. And the price of Bitcoin went from 7,000 all the way to 60,000. So that was like a 9x. So if you had invested $10,000, those $10,000 turned into $90,000 during this bull run. So are we in crypto winter? Nobody really knows. I've heard yes, and I've heard no. But what happens if we are already in crypto winter? Can you just hold and wait? Yes, you can. And we're going to get to a different strategy, down the road in this video, which is called trading. And during crypto winter, you can make money using that strategy. The nice thing is, if we are in crypto winter, we know that the price of Bitcoin and thus of all altcoins has bottomed. So we reached the bottom, and then there's an upside from there once we get to this 4-year cycle. So what makes the price of Bitcoin? Why is the cycle 4 years? Well, each 4 years we have an event called the Bitcoin halvening. So what happens there is that the emissions of Bitcoin are reduced in half. So the price of Bitcoin in general is worth more. So how would we rate HODL'ing? It's really easy. All you have to do is buy, wait for the price to go up, and then sell once it's up. The reward will give it a 3 because if you are doing this during a bull run, then you can make, as we explained, you can make 9x, 10x. If you're doing this during a crypto winter, you might be able to make a 1.5x during a year, which is 50%, guys. So let's not forget, I always mention this, but let's not forget how much does your bank give you in interest in a year in dollars. So that's probably less than 1%. So 1.5x, it's really good, isn't it, guys? Now, what's the risk? So there's always a risk with everything. And let me pause here and tell you, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just doing this for educational purposes. But in my opinion, the risk of HODL'ing is around a 2. So if you're choosing the right coins, the ones that have a strong use case, then there's minimal risk. Well, there's always risk, guys, but it's not too risky. So what's the kind of safest coin to HODL? Well, of course, Bitcoin, and potentially also Ethereum. So those we know, there's so much interest in the markets, in the financial markets, to HODL these 2 coins that you don't know, but you can assume they will go up. If you are going for less known tokens during the Bitcoin winter, then it might be riskier. So now let's go with strategy number 2, or the second way you can make serious money with crypto. It's called shitcoins. Now, guys, shitcoins are those tokens that really have no use case. There are hundreds of them, and you can make a lot of money with them, and in a quick way, in an easy way. So what do you need to make money with shitcoins? First, you need to have your research up to date. So there are shitcoins coming up all the time. And by all the time, I mean like really more than 2 or 3 every day, if not more. So if you are in the know and you know which token has come up or is going to be published, then 2 things happen. It will be pumped, and you might make a 2x to a 10x, and then once you reach a good level, then it will be dumped, and it will be worth close to 0 after that. So you have to have your research up to date. You need, of course, a wallet and an exchange, and this is normally happening in decentralized exchanges. And we have discussed about decentralized exchanges in other videos, which I will be posting here. And then you need speed. So this is of the utmost importance once you are dealing with shitcoins, because if you don't buy early and you don't sell on time, then you might not make any money. So if a shitcoin has already pumped, then you're too late to the game. Don't buy a shitcoin that has gone up already in a strong sense. And this all happens within days, guys. So Bitcoin will go up and up and up in years. This thing happens in days. So you need these 3 things. So let's rate this way to make money. Difficulty, I would assign it a 4 because you need to do your research. So it takes time, it takes patience, and it takes digging in the web to find good shitcoins that are going to be pumped. Reward, you can get a lot of money here. I would not invest, and always never invest more than you can afford to lose, not only in the crypto space but anywhere. But there is a good reward. it's really easy to make a 2x. It's rather easy to make 5x, and it's not so hard to make a 10x with shitcoins. But the risk is high. So I will rate this a 5, which is my top rating for each one of this. So it's the riskiest because shitcoins, you know, they will be worth 0 in a little while. So you should dump them once you have reached a good amount of return. Now, you have another strategy. It's called yield farming. And yield farming is basically earning interest on tokens. So what do you need to do this? You need a trustable farm, and I have spoken about many of them. You can find links to the videos in the description. And I will be making another video, an upcoming video, on the best yield farms on the crypto space. You need a stable-ish token, so you need a token that you know is not going to go to 0. There are many of them. I have some of my favorite. One of my favorites is Cake, and they will be yielding you somewhere between 20% and 200% a year, which is a lot, guys. And then you need patience. So if you are earning 20% a year, it means you will be earning a lot more than your bank pays you for your US dollars. But I mean, it's not going to be a 10x in days, right? So you need patience to make money out of it. But I think, like, seriously, guys, I'm also a real estate investor, and I get 4 to 10% return on my real estate investments a year. So this, guys, means I need to wait a full year to get 4% after taxes of yield. In here, if you have a stable coin or a stable-ish coin, then you will get like 20 times what I get in real estate. Of course, real estate is more solid, is more stable. This is a little bit riskier, but it's much better in terms of return than one of those traditional investments. And of course, I'm not even discussing bank accounts because those are kind of the worst right now. So difficulty is really, really easy. All you need to do is find a token you like, an altcoin you like, find a good farm, put the money there, and wait. The reward, I'll assign it a 3 because it's not going to be a 10x, but you can easily make a lot more money than on traditional finance. And the risk, I will say it's 2. So the risk in yield farming comes from the tokens you have chosen. So if you choose Bitcoin, you might not make 20% a year. You might make somewhere between 2 and 5 or 6% a year. And Bitcoin is kind of one of the more stable or the strongest tokens in the crypto space. But you can also earn easily 20% in your USD stablecoins. So that's the main thing. If you're choosing unknown coins, they might go to 0, and then your yield farming will mean nothing if the token goes to 0. So that's where the risk comes from, choosing the right token. So this is a risk number. I will assign a number 2 to risk. So that's close to little risk, more or less reward, and really easy to implement. Now let's talk about trading, which is our strategy number 4. Trading is really easy. You buy low, you sell high, but you don't have to wait. So it's not about holding your tokens. It's about if you are in the winter of Bitcoin, you can still make money and make decent money. So there's always cycles in every altcoin, in every financial asset. So even if they will not go 10 times higher, that sometimes they will go 10% up, 10% down, and during that up and down, you can make 20%, right, guys? And this might happen during a month. So imagine if you yield 10% a month, then you might eventually earn 120% a year. So during crypto winter, you might make a lot of money during using this strategy. So what do you need? Of course, you need an exchange and a wallet. And for trading, there's nothing like Binance, guys. They have the most useful tools to get into trading. Be that being a swing trader or any other strategy in trading, they are one of the best. And remember, guys, I left a link in the description where you can get 20% discount on the commissions that Binance charges. You will need volatility, because if there's no volatility, there is no way to make money in trading. So there's more volatility during the bull run. And right now there's a lot of volatility in crypto. Once we get to the crypto winter, it's going to be harder to make a lot of money, but still, as in everything, you can make a lot of money. And you need to have time availability. So you never know when the price of a certain token or altcoin or even Bitcoin is going to go up. So you need to know when that's happening so you can sell when it's high and buy when it's low. So if you are working on a very intensive job that does not allow you time to check how the price is going, then this is not for you. But if you do have time availability, then you might make a lot of money here. And then, of course, as I always suggest, have notifications enabled. So even if you don't have the time to be glued to your screen, if you have notifications set up, then you know when the price of a certain token has reached a certain price. So you know when it's getting all the way down to the price where you can buy, where it's a good idea to buy. And then you can be notified when the token reaches a high price when you can sell. So notifications do not substitute the time availability, because you can be notified and know that it's a good time to buy or sell. But if you cannot go and log in to your trading or to your exchange and do this exchange thing, then it might not be the best strategy for you. So I will say the difficulty is the number 3, because you need to know a little bit of technical analysis. You need to know what is a good high, what is a good low. But it's not too hard to learn this, guys. So I'll say a 3. A reward, let's say a 3. If you are constantly doing this, it's not going to be automated. There's a way to automate trading, but it's always better if you supervise what's going on. So you can get a good reward. It's not going to be a 10x in days. Definitely it's not going to be a 1000x in days. But it's everything I'm talking about here, and this is why I say it's serious money. It's so much better than real estate investing. It's so much better than putting your money in a financial account on the bank or whatnot. And potentially it's better, or you can earn better returns than having your own business. Not always, it depends on what business it is, but sometimes this is just passive income. So I'll say the reward is 3 and the risk is 3, and also this depends on what kind of tokens you are investing in. So I would not do too much trading in shitcoins. Because we all know where that's going, right, guys? It's going to zero eventually. But if you know of a good icon, or a good token that is up and coming and is going to be strong, it has a strong team behind it, then you can make a lot of money here. And let's go to strategy number 5, which is ICOs, initial coin offerings. This so far is one of my favorite strategies, because this means that you get to buy an altcoin or a token at a really low price, and then you have to wait till the moment of selling comes, and when the time of selling comes, you can make 10x, 100x, and I've seen some tokens go to 1000x in a matter of sometimes days, sometimes, guys, even hours. So now we just published a video on how to do ICOs. I'm gonna put it up here in the screen, and I'm also gonna leave it in the description of this video. So ICOs, I think, are the best way to make money, and there's always ICOs. So it doesn't matter if we're in the crypto winter. It doesn't matter if we are in the bull run of Bitcoin. I mean, even better if we're in the bull run, guys. But doesn't matter if we have entered crypto winter. You can make a lot of money during ICOs during the crypto winter. So what do you need for an ICO? Of course, you need an account with an ICO platform. 2 of them, the more known ones, are a CoinList, which I've spoken about CoinList. It's not my favorite because there's no real contact with humans. So if you have a difficulty or problem, there's no one to support you. And then you have Polka Starter, and we're doing a video on Polka Starter. So those are my favorite platforms. CoinList, not anymore. Actually, I'm not trading on CoinList anymore because of that. had a really bad experience. But there's Polka Starter, and there's many more. Just make sure you choose the right ones. And of course, we will be releasing videos reviewing these different platforms so you can open an ICO account. So once you have created an account with them, you need to do your research. So there's ICOs and IDOs, which is almost the same all the time in different platforms, but each project is different, and the ones that will yield more money are the strongest ones. So you need to know which are the strongest ones and why. So you need to do research. Then you need to be ready for the moment that things happen. So ICOs happen at a set time, at a set hour, and if you're not prepared by that time, then you might miss the train. So yes, you can make even up to 1,000x with these ICOs, but if they happen during nighttime in your country and you're not ready, you will not be able to participate. So I think it's worth, if you have done your research and you found that a particular ICO might 1,000x, I think it's good to not sleep for one day if you're going to turn $1,000 into $1 million. But even if you turn that into $100,000, I think that it's worth not sleeping one night, and I have done that. So you need these three things. These are the key things that you need. So let's say difficulty is I will assign you a number 2 because it's not too hard. Some platforms require a little bit more steps, like Polka Starter, and that's why we're doing a tutorial on how to participate on ICO on Polka Starter. But it's not too hard. If you follow the steps, it's a simple thing. Reward, I will assign it a 5, and this is the highest one because I have seen plenty of ICOs, not plenty, but a good chunk of ICOs go to 100x, and a few of them go to 1,000x. I would say the usual is to triple your money, or quintuple your money in a matter of hours. So that's really a good reward, isn't it, guys? And risk, I would say, if you buy and sell at the right times, which is basically during the going public and just a little bit after that, then the risk is minimum. I mean, it's not zero, and everything in the crypto space and in every other financial market, everything carries a risk, even real estate, guys. There's up and downs in the real estate market. So a lot of people think that real estate is the more solid investment you can do. And that's why I'm there, but it's not without its risks. So ICOs, I think if you do things in a timely manner, you're going to be fine. The last strategy is NFTs. And NFTs are evolving. They were a fad some months ago. Now they are maturing, and there's really a good number of ways of making money with NFTs, and we're going to be publishing a video about that, and we're going to be putting it here. So if you see the link up here, it means that the video is already out. So with NFTs, you can make, if you are an artist, or an artist, or you can get someone to create art for you, then you can make money here. And it's not just about selling the art piece once. You can make royalties forever. So every time someone buys and sells the art that you're creating, or so you have someone creating it, you can make money, guys. So it turns from active to passive eventually. So what do you need to make money with NFTs? Well, of course, you need talent. So if you are not an artist, it doesn't matter. You can hire someone. You can hire someone for really cheap. Or if you know a talented artist, then I would go with that artist and propose to do something together. You need, of course, an NFT platforms. There are plenty of them. Actually, Binance just launched their own. You will need gas fees. So if you're doing this on an NFT platform on Ethereum, you're going to have to spend quite a chunk of money just publishing this. If you're doing it on the Binance Smart Chain, it's going to be much cheaper. But it's got to be a platform that attracts a lot of people. So that's the key thing. So there might be a lot of NFT platforms, and we're going to release a video talking about which ones we prefer. But you need a strong one. And then you need marketing, guys. NFTs right now, the state of NFTs are just like selling things on Amazon. So instead of physical products, you're going to be selling art. And art could be just about anything. I mean, you probably heard about Jack Dorsey selling his first tweet. I'm not a fan of Jack Dorsey, but he sold his first tweet for a lot of money. So this is something that you might think, well, who would buy a tweet, right? What's the use of this? And I don't see the point, but if there's someone wanting to buy those, then why not sell them? Now, of course, you're not Jack Dorsey, you're not Elon Musk, so if you want to sell your tweet, it might be worth nothing, but there's ways to make art be worth something, and one of those ways is marketing. So you will need marketing, and when we release this video, we're going to be discussing these steps in depth. So how do we rate NFTs? Well, it's really easy. Either you are an artist or you find someone who is an artist, and all you have to do is publish this and do some marketing. So it's not too hard. Reward. Well, you can make money. The most known the artist is, the more money you can get. So that's why people sold an NFT for millions of dollars. If you're not Beeple, but you know Beeple, then you can make the same thing. So I think that's Sotheby's. They did that with Beeple, and they got a good chunk of commission. So if you know a local artist with a following, then you can do this. If you want to create art and have someone do that for you, and you do your marketing, then you can earn a decent amount of money. I mean, just like on Amazon. And the risk, it's not too risky, guys. So if you are doing your own art, well, it's your time. You're investing your time. If you love doing your art, then that's fine. If you're going to pay someone to do art, then the risk is in the money you pay this artist. Because what the worst case scenario is that there's no one interested in the art you put up for sale. You end up with nice art for your walls. That's it. So these are the 6 ways to make serious money on the crypto space. I hope you like this video. If you did, do like this video. And if you want to learn more about how to properly invest during the bull trends and the downtrends, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because we have a lot of information coming your way. So that's it for now. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.